Hello, greetings, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity. My name is Kathleen Thinner, and I am the very proud and hardworking owner of All Day Daycare and Learning Center, LLC. I remember several years ago, I was looking for my gifts, and I was wanting to know where my passion lie. I felt that I was the jack of all trades, master of none. I could do everything and anything pretty well, but I was the master of nothing. There was not just one thing that I could do and do very well, and where I felt I was doing it well enough or performing well enough to make that the one thing that I would do in life and have something to offer back to my community. So I worked in administration. I went to college for a couple of different things. Got my degree in nursing. That I really loved. I flew with American Airlines for a while. Came back. That was out in South Carolina, based in North Carolina in Charlotte, but lived in South Carolina for a while. Came back and just still was not satisfied with what I was doing or where I was going. So I started to pray to God, and I asked God to please show me where my gifts lie and where my passion was. So I remembered a while back, I started reading a couple of books, just trying to make this a long story short or quick. But anyway, I decided to go into childcare, which is something I had been researching decades earlier. And I said, well, I'm not happy. I haven't been satisfied in anything that I've been doing. So let me try this out. So I tried it and I loved it. And I remember I started this business with one child. I was working a full-time job. And at the same time, I had started to put ads and started to build my daycare from home. And I started with one child and just myself working. So a little time passed. Things were going pretty well. The business has started to grow. I went from no employees to 2 employees, from 2 employees to up to about 5 employees, from 5 employees to about 8 employees, plus myself. Well, COVID-19 appeared on the scene. I was at the center on a Friday. We had a few kids had started to drop off, but it was really nothing to be concerned about. But left on that Friday, I believe it was Friday, March the 13th, or perhaps the Friday before. Anyway, came back to work on Monday. We were working on a scale of about 1/4 of the number of kids that we generally operate on. So things started to dwindle rather quickly, and excuse me. Someone just entered into the building. Hello. Things started to dwindle fairly quickly. And then I started to see things. I began to watch CNN News. And anyway, long story short, I applied for the PPP, which is the Payroll Protection Program, to try and protect the 2 employees that I currently were able to keep a hold of or keep on board. I applied one day, which was one day last week. And then the very next day, I found out from watching CNN and just checking my news that the funds have been depleted. So here we are, just struggling, trying to keep afloat. Children have been disenrolling. They have been disenrolling like 2 to 3 per day since around March 13th or the week prior to that. This was supposed to be a 2-minute video. I've gone past that time, so I'm going to conclude this video. Angela Riddicks, I really want to thank you for providing this opportunity for business owners in different communities. Thank you very much, and hopefully if this doesn't help myself, that it will be able to help someone else who have worked very hard to build their business, to operate in their dream, and to have aspirations to continue providing a service or whatever the case may be, that they are passionate about, and feel secure that giving everything that they have to offer, that they could do just that. So once again, I just want to thank you very much for the opportunity. And if I'm not one of the recipients that this will help, I'm sure that this will help other business owners who are in the same boat as myself, to at least draw a bridge until we can get to some type of positive conclusion or resolution or some additional aid. Thank you very much. Bye, everybody.